Hello dear viewers on the Ever Information Program News on TV channel Tours and Falk in studio Hussein Melikov. On September 28th, the founder of peace and national unity, the leader of the nation, the President of the Republic of Tajikistan, Honorable Emomali Rahmon, visited the Federal Republic of Germany to participate in the meeting of the head of the state Central Asia. On this visit, the President of the Republic of Tajikistan, Honorable Emomali Rahmon, is accompanied by the Minister of Foreign Affairs on issues of foreign relations, economic issues, finance, and other officials. In order to introduce the developed tourists and celebrate the World Tourist Day, a free route of evening Dushanbe tour was organized by the initiative of the State Executive Authority of Dushanbe City and Committee for Tourist Development under the government of the Republic of Tajikistan, was attended by the residents, tourists, and representatives of the various professions. The report of our colleagues in this regard.
Dedicated to the World Tourism Day in the capital of the country on the initiative of the executive body of the Dushanbe city and the Committee for Tourism Development under the government of the Republic of Tajikistan, the route of Dushanbe's evening was launched by two double-decker buses with the participation of residents, guests, and representatives of various professions. The aim of the Dushanbe evening tour and distribution of tourist brochures in this context is a presentation and promotion of cultural, recreational, touristic, and other important facilities of the capital on the eve of the World Tourism Day. We remind you that every year on September 27 is celebrated as a World Travel Day in all corners of the world under different slogans. The slogan of the 2023 the World Tourism Day has been named Green Tourism and Investments by the World Tourism Organizations. In this regard, it's worth mentioning that over the past few years, the works of beautification, landscaping, and planting of trees in the capital of the country have become lively, and today it can be said with confidence that Dushanbe has become a green city. The participants of the route were pleased that our dear Dushanbe has adopted the design of the world's largest cities, and in fact, the great phenomena of classical urban culture and the modern world are embodied in the design, shape, and image of Dushanbe city, which we observe in the corners of the world. In the tour of Dushanbe's evening for the lovers of arts and crafts, the musicians made the tour attractive and memorable by presenting happy songs. Also, the organizers of the route of Dushanbe's evening route distributed free water and sweets to residents and visitors. So after the trip of Dushanbe's evening, the bus stopped again on Friendship of People's Avenue, and the residents, visitors, tourists, and representatives of various professions were impressed by today's route.
Tajikistan is a land of well-educated and hospitable people and a country in terms of climate, weather, natural landscapes, huge glaciers, healing waters is the best place for travel. Our colleagues have prepared a report on the tourist opportunities from Emomali district. The gaining independence of the country, attention to local infrastructure, and improvement of tourist opportunities with the support of the President as well as the efforts of the officials of the State Executive Authority of Emomali district have made it possible to improve living conditions. The image of the center of the district and the tourist areas of the district should be decided by the construction of cultural and lifestyle facilities, the castle and museum, historical monuments, parks, and alleys, the castle and museums, historical monuments, parks, alleys, and other cultural and entertainment institutions are considered to be the most important tourist attraction in Emomali district of Khatron region, which are visited by the countless number of domestic and foreign tourists every year. With the support of the government of the Republic of Tajikistan, in 2021, a modern museum was put into use in the center of the district in order to preserve and present the relics of the past and the ancient history of the people of the Emomali district. Currently, there are more than 500 exhibits in the museum which show the history of the district, the way of life of the ancestors, customs, and culture. It provides information on crafts, trade, and reaching the stage of development and progress of the inhabitants of this part of Tajikistan. In this context, the Dilkushod Tea House in the Bolgai Village Council of Emomali district is considered one of the most beautiful places to attract tourists. The service in the tea house was taken into account, and the hotel, swimming pool, sports ground, meeting room, and fountains become the decoration of this place. tourists. In addition, within the framework of welcoming the 35th anniversary of national independence and revitalizing the development of tourism in the district, the Club Mominabad Highway was completely renovated and the central streets and neighborhoods along with the highway were illuminated to provide night lighting, making the image of the district even more beautiful. It was said that the expansion of constructions in Mominabad district is evidence of the rapid development of the infrastructure of the tourist industry and the creation of more favorable conditions for attracting tourists in the future. It has been 5 years since the Republican contest Tajikistan Vatan Azizman has been held all over the country. Our colleagues Nilfar Safarov and Ahlidin Odina report on the performance of the singing nomination, which is taking place on the State Academy Theatre, Opera and Ballet named after Sadr Naini. The Republican contest Tajikistan Vatan Azizman in the singing category is on its first day, which is taking place at the State Academy Theatre of Opera and Ballet named after Sadr Naini, and the winners of the second round of this contest are presenting their art and talent to the jury members. We remind you that this year this contest was held in 5 nominations: composition, singing, musicianship, visual arts and design. Fine art and design nominations were held for the first time, and in them applicants tested their skills in the genre of fine art, practical decoration, graphic design, advertising, interior design, fashion design, and artistic textiles. We remind you that the final round of this contest started on September 25th and will continue until September 30th, and the award ceremony and concert program with the participation of the winners of the contest will be held on October 5th at the State Academy Theatre of Opera and Ballet named after Sadruddin Aini. On September 30th, Maulana Day is celebrated all over the country, and with the order of the President of the Republic of Tajikistan, Honorable Emomali Rahmon, launched Masnavi Khoni Republican contest for the first time. Its regional round was held in the Souk region, and the winners were sent to the Republican round. The topic will be continued by our colleagues.
The regional round of the Republican competition of Masnavi Khoni was held in the hall of the regional public library named after Toshkhuja Asiri of the Souk region, in which the winners of the second round from 18 cities and districts of the region actively participated. The competition is held on the basis of one nomination, recitation and interpretation of verse stories and verses from the Masnavi Manavi of Mawlana Jalaluddin Balkhi. The participants in 4 groups: pupils of secondary, general and primary vocational education schools, the students of secondary and higher vocational education institutions, the teachers of all levels of education, scientific and literary workers of scientific and creative institutions, the cultural and artistic institutions, candidates of science and doctoral students of higher vocational education institutions, the scientists, as well as the representatives of various professions can test their knowledge in recognition and promotion of Jalaluddin Balkhi works. Jalaluddin Balkhi is one of the most prolific Tajik writers who has amazed the world with his literary heritage. The works created by him are Devon-i Shams, Majolisi Saba, Fihi Mofihi, Masnavi Manavi, which introduce one of the worlds of knowledge and intelligence. In the regional round of the Mawlana Khoni competition, the participants recited many verses from the stories of the work in accordance with the terms of the competition regulations. The members of the juries analyzed the context of the competition and evaluated the performance of each participant according to the established criteria according to the regulations of the competition. As a result, the winners of positions the first, the second, and third were determined in 4 groups. Out of 150 participants, 12 won the first, second, third positions and went to the final round of the competition. Also, 7 active participants were nominated to receive a certificate. The national round of the competition will be held on September 30 in Jalaluddin Balkhi district of the Khatlan region. It's worth mentioning that the aim of the competition is to pay tribute to the great Tajik poet and thinker Jalaluddin Balkhi, to get to know the personality and works of this powerful poet and to encourage his works to improve the national ideology and worldview of the society.
Nowadays, teenagers and young people are trying to learn art and become students of one or another children's art school in the cities and regions of the country. Using the private condition, they master the art in art schools and become professions. The report of our colleagues from Bokhtar City. The buildings of the children are school in Bokhtar city is new and the condition for education are provided in this school. The teachers of each course in this school are provided with spread classrooms and every year they train thousands of pupils. More than 350 pupils are enrolled in this school of science and arts. The student class is one of the most popular courses in the school. As there are many interested girls in the city, they come to their teachers and learn how to cut and sew fabric, embroider and weave. Mehrojin Yoqubali is one of the pupils of the school with the intention of the mastering in the cases of the string guitar. He has been a pupil of this art school for several years and has been constantly practicing soulful music with his teacher and other classmates. Every classroom of the children's art school of the city, as we can see, teachers and pupils are engaged in training every day. Each teacher, according to his own style, tries to make the pupils professionalism. According to the teachers, the students of the classroom of fine arts, design and drawing try to debut beautiful scenes on white paper and use their imagination to create a good picture. Although mastering the wind instrument is difficult, there are many pupils of this method. Because the teacher is young but professional and has awakened the pupils' interest in learning this instrument. In mountainous Masjo district, the official pays special attention to the field of agritourism. Mansour Sharipov is a farmer who has been cultivating potatoes for 20 years and harvests more than 70 tons of good potatoes every year. The report of our colleagues in this regard. Timely implementation of instructions and orders of the top leadership of the country in the direction of the implementation of one of the strategic plans ensuring the food security of the population of the region, the work of farmers and residents in mountainous Masjo district, and the favorable climate of the district has created an opportunity for farmers to increase their cultivation area and the productivity of potatoes depending on the demand. The nature and climate of the region has made it possible for all types of potato seeds to adapt well and quickly give a good harvest. As we witnessed, Mansour Sharipov planted potatoes on an area of 1.5 hectares and the harvest seems to be plentiful and this farmer is trying to harvest them using the favorable weather. As this farmer said, in order to get a good harvest, it is necessary to treat the land as a precious treasure and provide it with high quality seeds. According to this farmer, he has been working as a farmer for 20 years in order to provide living conditions and to earn income. He replaces the seeds and buys good quality seeds every 3 years and every year he gets up to 70 tons of good quality potatoes from 1.5 hectares of potato field. Currently at the beginning of the harvest, buyers from all over the country come here to buy potatoes from farmers at a reasonable price. Dear viewers, these were all the news up until now. Thanks for watching us. Goodbye.